Here at 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here we go. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Here's Nash. And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, Pierre, you remember when the conversation was you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. Two of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
Here's Nash. Pass to Hart. The 3 ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's an opportunistic three-point shooter, but Hart has shown the ability to knock these in. He's especially comfortable in the corner.
Now here's Halliburton. It's a 3-point game. Nembhard with it. Hart covering. Here's Sikma. He puts up a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's good for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Sikma. Back to Halliburton. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Doesn't go for him. One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton is clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
Puts it up from 17. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Sikma's got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Halliburton. From the left block. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Here's Nash. On the wing, Reeves. Inside. New York working the ball around now. Clock at 4. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Halliburton. Let's go with a 3. Hart pulls it in. New York leading by 4. Open shot by Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Reeves has got 6.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock. And he can get that shot anytime. He really can shoot over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Shot is good by Reeves. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Sigma. Oh, he tries a 3. Hart pulls it in. And here are the Knicks now. They lead by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out left to the wing. Here's the floater. And the basket by Nash. Nash has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's James. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well,
20.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
and we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Pacers trail by 11. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Left side, Brunson. Brunson takes it himself. And the layup falls.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Nembhard with it. Hard covering. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Brunson. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Assist from
Brunson's got his second bucket on the night.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Here's McConnell. The Knicks pull it in. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Left side Brunson. And here's Reeves outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside for McConnell. And stolen by Brunson. James up top. And slam dunk by James.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. Just speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Well, Doris, offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
McConnell's shot is off.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Nash misses. Pacers trail by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the
Outside Mathurin.
2 minutes.
Pass to Huff. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McConnell. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. For 3, Mathurin. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's Nash. Up top, Robinson. Pass to Hart. To the wing on the left. Screen by Robinson. Brunson. Indiana with a rebound. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Left side, Robinson. And he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
There's a screen by Toppin. Pass to Huff. Down low. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
It's stolen. Going all the way to the rack. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pacers trail by 21. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Are turning the temperature up. Let's dance.
James outside into the lane. And so it's the New York Knicks. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future. He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And here's Halliburton. It's stolen by James. To the paint. Back to Brunson. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Second personal foul.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Back to you.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. James outside. And slam dunked by James.
LeBron James goes high in the air, and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
Pass to Sigma. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Got to show more strength on the low block to keep him out of position.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Out to James. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Indiana now. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Payton. There's the drive. And he slams it in one-handed.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Pass to Sigma. Puts up a deep three. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Driving in. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Here's Nash. And a nice finish on the layup. Nash has got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Drains the triple. Sigma's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, Halliburton challenging inside the free throw line, touches the paint and kicks it to the shooter.
Here's Nash. The rebound by Nembhard. A challenging stretch for Indiana here. Pass to Sigma. Nembhard outside. So nice passing by Indiana here. Going inside. Here's Sigma. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
.23 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Nash. He's got 6. Outside McBride. From deep. Great D that time from Halliburton.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And so it's the New York Knicks ending the quarter.
The Knicks, 42.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Knicks leading by 20. Now Reeves. Pass to Nash. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, And in some cases, you're talking legacy, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's Halliburton. Count that one.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Here's Nash. Pass to Reeves. Robinson with it. Back to Reeves. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Nembhard.
And defensively, you just can't sleep on Austin Reeves because, as we see, even a foul isn't enough to stop him.
That one misses for Reeves. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Outside Reeves. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Here's Porty. The three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 18. Siakam for three. The deep ball by Siakam.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Nesmith with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. That's what he wanted!
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
James outside. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
They set the pick. Shoots a three. James rips down the board. Knicks leading by 18. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Right side Reeves. James outside. Now Bridges. On the wing, Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hart. James! Can't get the three. 1:49 left to play in the fourth quarter. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Halliburton fires. Triple! Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, you better expect a steady diet of three-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
Outside Brunson. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
No good! An opportunity missed!
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, That made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, love the execution.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for LeBron James.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Shots good by Hart.
3 points.
Now, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every